Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. I am half asleep. And that's fine. That is A-OK. I'm just very tired. How are you? Hello, Gruffy Bears. Pussy Bear. Jambus Lang. Starbin. Vizkug. Andrew Radspiel. Combine. I'm just knackered, man. I'm just had a weird day. Weird night. It was yesterday. Yesterday was a very strange sleeping thing going on. Alright, Vondo Park. Thermoso, how are you? Wait, is this the right... Am I even thinking the right day? This is Monday. I can't remember. I think I slept. I went for... You know what? I'm going to have to check to make sure I'm not missing an entire day somewhere in here. Hold on. I know how to check. Try and work this out. Right, aye, it is what I thought. So, aye. Sunday afternoon, I went for a wee lie down at 2 in the afternoon. I woke up at 9:30 at night, which I was really shocked because I didn't think I needed that kind of sleep. And then that night, I went back to bed at like midnight and slept through to the morning like a full fucking sleep. And I think it's just rocked me. It's kind of messed with my time and everything. And then I was up early the day doing stuff. That was really important thing to go and check, wasn't it? Oh, look at that. That's Big Follows is in chat. Now, that is the longest message I've ever seen from them. So let's see what they're saying. So it's M Honologue Monologue Zod. Hi, I want to offer promotion of your channel, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. You mean you want to promote those things? Or promote to them? The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on. Incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to doggyhype.com. No. In fact, allow me to kill you right now. How do I kill you? Die. Killed. 86th. Doggy hype. That's right. Rest in piss, Bozo. Indeed. How are yous? Anything going on? Anything interesting? Oh, I'd love to be sleeping right now. I feel rotten. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing this. This is real. Andrew, you're on the front page of the New York Law Journal today for a case you won. That's fucking wild, man. Feels weird, but really cool to see it. That is cool. That is cool. Is it like a... Did you have to go to a photo shoot? Or Did they ask you to provide a photo, or were you like caught? Were you caught? You're like one of those ones where you were doing something and they're like, Andrew, and huh? One of those. Or is it your name? Is it like Andrew? I don't know why I'm liking the idea of there being a photo shoot. Bring your own stuff just in case, but we'll dress you. We'll dress you. It'll be fine. Aye, show up wearing one of your JoJo ties. They get you to do the Phoenix Wright poses. Oh, Pussy Pet, are you getting them the puppy surgery fundraiser? It's so obvious they're not even trying. A bit like Big Fellows earlier. They don't even fucking try. The name in the text is different from the name on the Twitter account, and then you go to the fundraiser, and it's a third different name attached to it, and it always has 4 or 5 donations that are already there of about $5. And I think they do that to make it think, oh, it must be alright. Other people have given, and they're always anonymous. Those initial ones. Somebody must be getting caught enough for that to still be a viable scam, though. I'd imagine. Some folk are they want to help. My uncle, we used to have to like chastise my uncle all the time because like any shite that came through the door about something that's obviously a scam, he just believed it. The man used to cry watching the Jeremy Kyle show. Aye. Some folk just believe everything. One time, a guy came to his door about a thing. It was something to do with saving gorillas or some shit like that. I think it was about gorillas. And my Uncle Joe, he had a lot of disabilities, right? So my gran looked after him. It was her brother. And he lived at the bottom of the hill she lived on. So every day she went down, how you doing, Joseph? I'll make you some stuff and and look after you, and back up to her house. And he had gave this this gorilla charity some money. Now there isn't a charity in the world who will accept cash from you at the door. Do you know what? That's a good point, Trueborn. Gorillas are big enough to look after themselves. What do they need money for? There's no charity in the world that takes money at the door. But this guy did. Now, whether he was gonna then put it into the charity or no, who can say? But my gran come down to visit my uncle, heard this, was raging, went up the road. The guy had been making his way round the scheme, doing his charity shit, and arrived at my gran's door. And he got about 3 words out about the gorillas, and she said, son, unless you want to be in need of a charity yourself, you'll be giving me my brother's fucking money back. And he shat it, and he gave the money back to this wee old woman. But it worked. Fucking gorillas. She was going to show him what a gorilla was like. Aye, taking money at the door. See, the annoying thing about that as well is, see, my uncle, it was very obvious my uncle had stuff wrong with him. You know what I mean? Like, you would never think that he didn't have like a learning difficulty. You could just tell it was obvious. So the guy should have been like, "That's very nice, sir, but I can't take any cash." That like, aye, yeah, dodgy bastard. I don't even remember how we got on to talking about that. That's fine. I wish I had something to show you, but there's nothing here. Oh, I got my money for Twitch. In case you had seen that saga. And beautifully, as always, it was my fault. It was me. It was my fault. And I was like that close to sending these people abuse. Like really, really close to being like, fucking listen to me. Where's my money? It was something as simple as I forgot that my payout method was attached to a very, very, very old email address that I just don't use anymore. And that email address was attached to my PayPal, even though that isn't the primary email address. It was still attached to it. So when they sent money to the old email, it still went into the same PayPal. And about 2 weeks ago, I was going through my PayPal stuff and I'm like, that old email address, I don't need that anymore. I'll just remove that for the PayPal account. So the whole time, it's been sitting there under the other thing, just waiting for me to claim it. And that was good. Doing my wee tweets, phone calls, emails. Where's my fucking money? It's in your account, sir. Idiot. Aye, that is it, Starman. Reeling that righteous rage in at the very last minute is pure whiplash. I almost didn't want to say. Because it happened, and then immediately. But immediately my mom came in and she was like, have you heard anything back? And I just kind of went. Pointed at the number on the screen. Oh, what happened? And, I was an idiot. Aye, it's good. Will that money be going towards new cards? No. That kind of money goes straight into the savings. Straight into the savings. Doug barking. Hello. Where are you? I don't know. That's right, it's gone to gorillas. There's some gorillas that need my help. Getting an email from Twitch asking if you feel silly. So I feel bad for that doggo there because I think that might be the one that doesn't get walked. I think it's just gone stir crazy in there. Something else I meant to tell you. I can't think. Nah, can't be that important. Right. Let's play Sherlock. I forgot what was happening. That's fine. Right, continue. I Sherlock and Johnny. Well, it's no Johnny Boy, it's just. Oh, I suppose you could call him Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy. You know that one? Is that what we were wearing last time? Or did I swap to that after the stream for some reason? Because that's the gear for the Sinking City, isn't it? It's no exactly hot weather clothes, is it? Maybe we should get something a bit. Oh, what? I'm pressing all the buttons. That's something that's. I mean, that kind of fit, but I mean that's still too heavy for wandering about. Oh, I forgot the trackies. Fuck it. We'll hang a bit like this now. It's fine. Is this based off the Moffat one? This is just based off nothing, Sass. This is just its own thing where you haven't met John Watson yet, but you have an imaginary friend called John, spelled Jon. Right, what was happening? Aye, the elephant. The drunk man. He killed that dude. So John has requested we locate the entire Bazookaology trilogy by Wallace de Orem. In the first book in Imogen's room, this humiliation of the written word is unfathomably rather popular. I suppose I can at least attempt to understand why. We've got the Ivory Bath construction plan. And the photo of Imogen. Photo of Imogen with the young man in the back of the frame is a note. This victory is for you and you only. 1879 race finals for my lighthouse in the darkest storm, Paul. Paul Perks is a professional yachtsman who sails the Whirlpool at Salacia Yacht Club in southern Grand Surrey. Okay, right, well, I don't know how we're going to locate these other books. But I think we can go to the Ivory Baths. Now I'm trying to think what the wee book symbol above that means, because I know those are like, the compass means like, you know, direction, the people thing means talking, and then the wee pin means to pin that. I don't remember. Would that be going to like City Hall? Because it's about paperwork. Let's see, where are we? Right, police station's there. The Chronicle. I think City Hall might be the place to be. Yes, I think it might. What is that? Ah, the coin stuff. We might look at that on the way. I will run. God, running in this weather with that big coat on. Ridiculous. Checking out the local scenery. We'll go for posters. Cordona. Barbier. Can I get a haircut? No. That wouldn't work as a disguise thing, just instant haircuts. It would need to be wigs and shit, wouldn't it? Oh, right, well if I take a right down here I can get to the coin shit. The coin shit. I think that's the right path. It is, it's the right path. I need to know what we're dealing with the coins. Oh! The Legacy Theatre. Because I talked about getting there and then solving something. Alright, Tin Ape. How are you? What's up? Right, so we're in the vicinity of a coin. So... Aha! Get it? What does that say? Beauty parlour. She is beautiful. Right, there's some coin stuff. Was it no to look out for a symbol or something? I think that was the chat. What's the... Right. Oh! Could have died. I think it was about looking out for a symbol that would then help you... Aha! Out of my way, Albanian Mason who's affable and flat-footed. Right, so there's that. I thought it was going to have something else associated with it. Oh, excuse me, man. Hold on, what the fuck is going on out there? Sorry. That sounds like bad barking. I don't see anything. just worry sometimes, you know. There's some bad shit's happened to Doug's go that direction in the past. Just get a wee bit worried sometimes. Right, there's the symbol. They made it sound as if it was going to be something that would lead you, like, unless it's not just up behind here, is it? Oh, it's right there. Hidden coin number 6. Over the years, I've noticed that people who are involved in dubious business have a strange obsession with back entrances. It is as if they believe that the simple act of not entering through the front door to the place of their secret meeting makes them invisible. The other trait that a great many conspirators share is a love of art. The Legacy Theatre in southern Scardio is a prime place for brewing intrigue. We just passed that place. I spent hours with a spyglass observing one of the back entrances to this theatre, noting the people passing up and down the stairs and the times at which they did so. After a few weeks, I have begun to see interesting patterns that have led to quiet arrests. This coin I have hidden inside a toy boat and left it floating underneath my observation point. Don't worry, I've tied it to a rock so it doesn't float too far away. Right, so we go to the theatre. That's right, it's right there. Right, so I think if he was looking at the back entrance, and I think he said with a telescope he was observing. Oh no, that's the back entrance room there. That's
Look,
good.
the cutest thing you'll see all day.
Oh.
Hamlet, staged by children.
New case? New case?
Look, the cutest thing you'll see all day. Hamlet, staged by children.
Isn't that cute, John?
Oh, so it has taken root. What's taken root? As I recall, when we were growing up, this theatre didn't welcome kids. You've
Sorry, I'm
forgotten
just turning
that.
my volume up a wee bit.
Come to the back entrance and I'll refresh your memory.
Right, so we've started a new one based on a coin that we found? No, we didn't find. So if that's the back entrance...
Yeah, I still see nothing.
Yeah, be quiet,
You
John.
need to focus, my dear friend. Watch me.
So, lads, you can have your case in a wee minute. I'm trying to think of if he used a telescope. Oh, that's dried up. He talked about using a telescope to see the back entrance. It's probably doing this way then. I might be massively overthinking this. Talked about water. I think I'm overthinking it. I was expecting to see like a wee... Oh, sorry, young man. Mind you, if this did used to have water in it, then there's probably a mad wee boat. Hey, hey.
A Zecchino of the Republic of Venice. This one dates back to Marino Faliero, who was executed for attempting a coup. Big ambition, poor organisation. One wealthy collector wanted this coin so badly that he dared to intrude upon my father's funeral to convince Mother to sell it. Mycroft showed him the door.
Cool. Mystery solved, etc. Now, what was this about children doing Hamlet? Right, back entrance, and we need to use special powers, I think. The way he was talking about trying to see. What are you saying, John?
So what's here? I don't see anything.
Use your mind, John. Use my mind. What are we looking for? Maybe I should... Aye, John noticed a poster on the wall of the Legacy Theatre located between Bonaparte Street and Juanella Street in St. Scarlett. The poster announces an exclusive performance of Hamlet staged by children. John doesn't remember a thing about the play. If I concentrate, I'm sure I can help him recall what we did behind the Legacy Theatre. So, pen. Concentrate. That. Okay. Me.
Here was our
playing
glorious
Hamlet.
stage. Ring any bells?
Ah, we don't need to dwell on the past, Sherry.
So that's what he meant by that it's caught on, like children playing Hamlet. What do you mean? What about this, John?
And Hamlet's mother, Gertrude, taking poison. What was the name of that girl? Oh, Georgina, of course. She was our neighbour.
Oh, I remember her. She liked you.
And there you were, the best supporting actor. My silent scene partner, my Yorick. Your presence inspired me and brought me to tears.
Yeah, it hurt to know that's all I could be. Inspiration. I couldn't even play the king's ghost. How's that for irony? To be or not to be? Indeed.
I know why you wanted to forget. The show forced you to confront your limits, except no one else would ever see you but me. Why do you think I cried?
Right.
In the end, the audience was thrilled. You can still hear their roars after the final act.
You were so pleased with yourself when the theatre director came down to admire your work.
Oh.
He applauded. A huge gesture from a man for whom children on stage was an anathema.
One small step for a man, one giant leap for students of the dramatic arts.
Childhood is a time of naivety. I cannot now imagine seeking a career as an actor, drinking wine all day and gaily treading the boards at night.
Yet you often pretend to be someone else in your search for the truth. You can't act like this side of you disappeared completely.
John.
This, above all, to thine own self be true.
Alright, case complete. Just like that. How was John half quoting Neil Armstrong there? It's not as if Neil Armstrong's patter was an old quote, and actually he fucked it up. It was meant to be one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Fucked it, Neil. Armstrong was quoting John, actually. Ah, of course. I'd just like to quote my oldest and only friend, John. I know you're out there, buddy. And he just turns and John's already in the mood like that. Hello, Army. Come out. The weather's fine. Right, so we accidentally stumbled upon and completed a case. If you can call that a case. Where are we going again? Yes, there. The Scalio. Officer? It's fine, I can do that. They give me a badge. That's the day Buzz decided to stop drinking. Aye, Buzz inside the shuttle, watching Neil Armstrong talking to Navy and doing the classic, like, looking at the bottle, flinging it away. Problem? Wait, are they... Is that somebody banging back? Ah, it was you kicking it. A Gaiety Girl. Rose Coughlin. The Utility Horse Rug. Can I see it? Fits like a tailor-made coat, specially stayed in every part. Durable, economical, smart, made in England from English material, hygienically treated. Oh wait, I think I know that. I think I know that image. I know what it's based on. When in doubt, look it up in Encyclopedia Britannica. Got a Savoy Theatre. Rachel Brent. How London Lives. 20 miles within the hour. Fucking penny farthing.
Does it look remotely familiar to you?
Should it?
Concentrate, Sherry.
Oh, okay. John, you're just gonna keep throwing up cases, are you? The case of you can't remember.
Treasure maps from the governor.
What?
Find 8 and come back for more.
Go on, my good man. As part of the Governor's commitment to increasing tourism on Cordona, the City Hall is excited to announce a treasure hunt event. The challenge consists of 3 stages, each consisting of 8 photographic clues to locations of hidden treasure boxes. Once the participant has collected all 8, he or she must return and collect the clues for the next set of treasures. Okay. Treasure Island, stage 1. Who's this cunt then?
Guests of Cordona.
Looking a bit
The
Ben
treasures
Franklin.
await you. Collect them all and return for more.
Probably know though, eh? What's that? Silence is golden. City Hall Square memory. A walk through the City Hall Square has unleashed an old memory. John insisted that I concentrate to recall it. Alright, John, let's look at some past shit.
A large crowd gathered.
For what though?
I was here, young and passionate about the truth. Mycroft stood close to me. He was keen on my attending every official event, that I might prepare myself for the Crown service.
Lucky for you, that was the last time he did it.
There was a stage here, a tribute. The governor gave his speech there. He was lying through his teeth and nobody noticed, or didn't want to, but I noticed. I was extremely irritated by his lies. I shouted my opinions very loudly for everyone to hear.
The crowd went wild.
Oh.
Mycroft was angry but calm. He led me away from the stage.
He's just punching you in the corner. Spitting in your face.
He told me that I should keep my mouth shut, and that silence is golden. I couldn't stand for that.
Behold, Sherlock Holmes's famous adherence to justice was born here.
Aye, cheers for that, John. Can I go into City Hall now? May I? It's much bigger and fancier than I was expecting.
Are you lost, sir?
Not at all. I'm right where I need to be. I'm Sherlock Holmes, by the way.
Ursula Oni, the chief archivist. How can I help you exactly?
I need to take a look at the history of Cordona and its islanders to retrieve some, hopefully, useful information.
Your brother Mycroft told me that you were direct, and now that we've met, I can see that it's
Well,
true.
you asked her, I answered.
Someone in our family has to balance the
Would you rather I
evasive nature
lied?
of my brother. Well, may I use the city archives?
She wants a favour.
You may, of course, but in return,
What's this?
perhaps
That's
dinner?
my collar.
That's a high
It's
price
the
to
big
pay
collar
for
and the
looking into
jacket.
your archives.
I was teasing you. Pay no attention to me.
Oh, thank you, man. She was just having a wee joke at my expense. If I was City Archives, where would I be? You look like an idiot, mate. Where's... Oh, could it be through? Wait, it's no this wee ledge. Oh, thank fuck. Don't tell me that's what I need to interact with. Ah, perhaps in here. No, that is her office. Wait, have we... I think that name's come up before. Thomas Norton. It's not your wee desk here, is it? Oh my, I thought I trapped myself.
I'm curious, how did Mycroft recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose, in a way, we are colleagues. Mr.
No, we aren't.
Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
I do not work for the crown. Oh, thank God. John, that was weird looking. That was weird to see you so slowly sit on that wee bit of table there. What are yous like? Cod accountant, flat-footed, unfriendly. You are nothing.
I'll be right here.
Right, what do we want? We want... Gilded Cage, that was it. And we want that one. So construction plan for the Ivory Bass, the name A. Swift was listed as a partner but has been crossed out. Imogen clarified that Arthur Swift is the name of Mr. Gilden's business partner. They were working together on a project in the Old City. She doesn't know anything else but said that his partnership involved a lot of paperwork. So, District, Old City. Subjects. Businesses. So it's a partnership. And registry would be legal documents. Registration of Gilden Swift Limited. Notice of registration by authority of the Government of Cordona. This deed registers the creation of Gilden Swift Limited on this, the 21st day of June, 1877. Theodore Gilden is the sole proprietor and founder of the above enterprise and shall provide finances in the land known as the Roman Outskirts. Arthur Swift is a founding partner and shall provide finances in his services as archaeologist. The primary purpose of the enterprise is to perform archaeological research in the ruins located at the intersection of Bazaar Road and Arnault Street, beyond the fortification walls in Old City, Cordona. The sole proprietor undersigned hereby agrees to fund archaeological research in exchange for ownership of any uncovered items of historical value. The founding partner undersigned hereby waives all finder's rights and ownership of items uncovered in the archaeological dig in exchange for the exclusive right to publication of blah 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 blah. We're looking for Bazaar Road and Arnault Street. Done.
With your love for archives, you would have made the perfect bureaucrat.
Shut the fuck up, John. That's no the way. That's no the way. Right, remove that. Let's find you. Old City, Old City. Bazaar Road and Arnault Street. There's Bazaar Road? Bazaar Road goes all the way up. There's Arnault Street. So run about. There. Sweet. John reminds me of the old games where he constantly appears behind you to avoid giving him AI path. Well, Sass, that's what we thought they were doing. Because that kept happening, and we're like, are they kind of playing up the creepy Watson shit? And then right at the end of that first stream, you go into one of your Mind Palace things, and it's like, John, my imaginary friend, and that was the kind of reveal of, oh, this isn't John Watson. It's just his mind pal. Right, so we're going. How close can we get to it? Oh, I thought that would count as a fast travel. No? Well, I guess we're jogging there. Should probably mark it with a wee. No wait, does it show up? Ah, it's on my compass. That's fine.
Treasure maps from the governor.
Go on, mate.
Find 8 and come back for more.
It was a good. It was a. It was a good moment at the end of that stream, just the sudden, my imaginary friend John. Deep Shore Soup Kitchen, all welcome. Look at that soup, baby. It's like Cullen skink times a million. Vile broth. Maybe someday. Right, so Old City, it's gonna be shit here, isn't it? There's somebody just playing some drum up on a cart. That's great, mate. Why do I suddenly feel like I've entered fucking Agrabah or something? That's really far away from each other to be having a disagreement like that. Oh, what are you putting up, mate? Books. Rare books and prints. That's very locked. It's a very locked door. London route to the Isle of Golanza. Fast turbine steamer. New books would maybe be where I would find the other entries of that series that John was after, but it's. They clearly don't want anybody in there. Yet. Where the fuck am I going? A very strange way by the looks of it. Probably can't get in this way. Unless I go all the way down. What was that? Oh, look, an oven. Okay, we can't go that way. Wait. Ah, you bastard. That might be the way. Nah, Jesus, why is it so fucking difficult to... I mean, I'm worried now because it just looks as if there is a wall here. I might have to run back over there and go that way by the looks of it. It would just be very strange if this area is completely walled in. No, there's that road. If we get on that road, we should be fine. Oh. What is going on with your run, Sherlock? Is that even the right? Yes, right, this is it. What are you just chatting about?
Hey.
Oh god, oh god.
Hey.
have a watchtower. Don't mind if I do. Right, we're just going straight. God, these streets are all over the place. What we got? Prizes. Backgammon tournament. Why is that the poster? Beyaz Duman. Turkish cigarettes. Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing.
Hey.
Hey.
Nasılsın?
Oh!
Don't pass by. Welcome, welcome.
2 seconds. Right, I'm just checking my money. How do I check my money? Is there not a screen that tells me how much money I have? I guess I just need to embarrass myself by getting in and seeing the prices.
Let's pick something that suits you.
Right, I've got 632 money. There are so many clothing outfits. It's strange. It is strange. The good thing is these are the same ones for the other clothing plate. Look at the state. I should buy something this time, shouldn't I? I think we're going to buy that. What about hats? What we got? Buy that. The rent option is very strange. I wonder if it's like it lets you wear it for just a short amount of time or something, like a timer starts. That's weird. Let's buy. And they should let you buy a pompadour. Just let me make my Monster Hunter character. I forgot about the old man makeup.
A good choice.
That'll do for now.
A good choice indeed.
That's how we're going to look for a wee while.
I remember the monument, Cordona's legendary pirate, the Robin Hood of the place. Do you recall it, John?
I do. I wonder if... What is that?
The hand me down.
Karim of the Silver Hand, the pirate with a golden heart. I told you I remembered him.
Hey Sherlock, I'm up here.
John.
Guess what I've found? A riddle, and it's about a treasure. Listen to this.
That doesn't even make sense, John. You're an imaginary part of my mind. I would need to be seeing up there on the tip of the finger for this to work.
What? John, you've surpassed yourself.
How? At the top of the monument was carved the first in a chain of riddles which, as John suggests, lead to the Silverhand's lost treasure. The first riddle: a hand with treasure, a quest so sweet, stand where Eurus Road and Crooked Street meet, few steps towards the mosque, left at the first stairs, and find the courtyard of Wishing Well shares.
Come on, Sherry. This is just like the old days.
Later,
Sherlock
John.
and John on a pirate's treasure adventure.
Later, John. John, have you no comment on my dress, John? My dress, the way I'm
From day
dressed.
to night, Aiden stands there, recruiting non-rebellious workers for the dig.
It's one of these again, innit? No. There we go. I've overheard that in order to enter the dig site I need to be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the old city marketplace in the west end of the district. He has a scar on his neck and only looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. I mean, do I not look pro-British right now? You good, mate? Is this one of those thieves' dens I've heard so much about?
You're being an eyesore. No entry for you.
Yes, sir. Okay, right, what are we doing here? So there's the dig site hang, there's the registration, we did that. Photo of imaging. John still wants those bucking books. You did it as a child but blacked it out because of trauma. Oh, you mean looking at the riddle on the hand? Be employed. A man named Aiden recruits new workers in the old city marketplace in the west end of the district. Scar on his neck, only looks for working types, right? So, west end of the district, scar on his neck. Marketplace, right there. It's so far away from where we are, and the streets are a bastard. And the clothing trader's there. What if we need to come back and... No, surely by pro-British it'll just be like some questions you answer or some shit. Surely. Oh god. We're so far away. We're so far away. John, are you still up there? Cafe? Is that like cafe in Turkish? Oh, I thought I could get through that wee gap. The golden eel. I look fucking mental right now. What am I wearing? Hello. Oh, hello. You could get through the bars, no bother. That's not a cage. What has been dropped on me? I thought somebody was pissing. The straw was falling. You good, mate? You good? Oh. I mean, it's good that I'm finding fast travel points, but it takes a oh, we've been here. We've been here. It takes an age to get them all.
Not bad.
Should take a left out here then. Move.
The market square, beating heart of the old city.
I wonder if they still sell that Turkish delight around the corner.
Furniture trader.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
Oh god, it's like a real market.
Merhaba. It's a good day for a purchase.
Because we were supposed to buy stuff for the house, weren't we? Anatolian rug, nicely patterned but not wide enough to hide a body. Venetian chandelier. Keep your servants busy with this total cleaning nightmare. I'm surprised there's no only fools and horses joke attached to it. Ah yes, a pirate's pistol, a perfect toy for children. Check the man. What is that engraved on the handle of the dude's head? Alright, let's just buy this shit for the house. I think it'll appear in the house and that'll be fine.
May your purchase bring you joy. Oriental rugs at a good price.
They definitely will, ma'am, thank you.
Don't miss out on my unique clothes.
Are the unique clothes, mate? Are they the same clothes we
Let's
just
pick
looked
something that
at the
suits
other
you.
guy? It's the same fucking
Don't
clothes.
leave. Take one more look.
Right, market. We're looking for. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted, was it? Aye. My name's Aiden, recruits new workers in the Old City Marketplace in West End District. It's a scar on his cheek. Everyone looks for working types with a pro-British attitude. Is it you? Sir? John pretending to sell apples and watermelons, okay. Nets with seaweed, what does that mean? Is he in the marketplace? Let's see. I don't see scars. I would imagine I'm looking for a very white guy
Stop blocking the view.
with the pro-British shit.
Come, come.
There's
Decorate your
nobody.
house in
Don't pass
Oriental
by.
style.
Welcome, welcome.
May I ask you something?
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh, hey, we're kind of wearing the same gear.
Could you help me?
No, brother, I've never heard of this.
Brother.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry.
Oh,
Who are
away you
you
go,
asking?
John. Shut
About
up.
what and dressed as what?
Please don't tell me it's like that people wouldn't tell me something because of the way I'm dressed in it.
Are you able to help me?
I would like to help a companion in misfortune, but I know nothing about this.
You.
Is this familiar to you?
I should have talked to you.
Time
Yes,
to
you
check
should.
your who, what, and what, Sherry.
John.
Who are you asking? About what and
John, you
dressed
need to
as
stop
what?
that, mate, when I'm just... Is it you, Mr. Sailor Man? You look pro-British.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Don't distract me from my duties.
Let me read this again. Right. In the Old City Marketplace. We're in the Old City Marketplace.
Oriental rugs at a good price.
Can you satisfy my
You don't look
curiosity?
scarred.
Oh no, I won't fall for that trick again.
Come, come. Decorate your house in Oriental style.
Xenophobic friendly. Please don't look directly at me, it's freaking me out. Is it you, sir? Swedish beggar. Suffering from food poisoning. Aye, he looks it. He looks the type. John. I feel like I'm losing it here. Oh, no. Oh, wait. It's him.
Stop blocking the view.
Yeah. Surely I don't need to go and like get dressed like a British gentleman.
Stop blocking the view.
It's you cunt.
Don't pass by. Well, let's
I
pick
can't even
something
buy
that
some
suits you.
clothes on the fly. A British gentleman. Or maybe I need to look like a worker. You know? There wouldn't be a hat, would there? You're a working man. You'd have that kind of... You're maybe... like that.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Come,
There's a working
decorate
man.
your house in Oriental style.
Please talk to me, mate.
Sir, kind sir, might I steal your attention?
I am not buying.
Ah, that is the thing. You won't waste a single mangir. I am a digger, you see, and I have heard of a dig site so deep it clogs your ears.
It's
I
fine.
want to be there.
It's fine.
Why are you telling me this?
I've heard of a man
The idea that he
recruiting for
wouldn't
such
know
a
you were
a
putting
man
on.
with a scar, such as the one that you're hiding. And your boots are dirty with the deep clay I am so familiar with. Oh, I hope it wasn't too rude of me to point that out.
You have a good eye. And you just want to dig? Dig deep and that's it? What's the catch? Are you in desperate need of money?
Oh, there is no catch, sir. I won't even ask for advance pay. Just give me a shovel and I'll dig a hole like you've never seen.
Huh. Is that so? Well, I have to ask you an important question first. Would you be fine working for Brits?
I am all for them.
I am all for them.
Well, you say that, but can you prove it?
I love tea. Sing the anthem. Sing the anthem.
I'll sing you a very special song. God save our gracious queen.
Cut it! Or people here will make you their queen.
I can also speak in limericks.
Please don't. You might be a little bit weak in the head, but a natural born digger with a keen eye is what we need. Take this permission slip and go to this address. The guard will let you in and check with the professor once you're there.
Man, I wish the guy had been like Nigerian or something just to see what Sherlock did.
Come, decorate your
Don't
house
pass
in
by.
Oriental
Welcome.
style.
Right, we can go... we can run there and fast travel to there.
Welcome.
Because remember at the start, they were like, remember, you know, this is from a different time and there was things that, you know, stuff. You know, there was things that stuff. Aye, putting on blackface in the disguise menu to elevate your racism meter. Like, a wee bit. Huh? Huh? No entry. More. More. John, hand me that boot polish. You're looking at the hand, mate? Hello, I have a permission slip here like some kind of child. You're not the same dude.
Stop loitering and get inside.
Oh, yes, sir. We're in there. So, we can get rid of that. Why is that still... I don't know why that's still showing up as if I've no got it on my map. I've still got that photo of her. Right, dig site. Anybody up here? No. Put me to work, gents.
Newcomer, talk to the professor first. He's the old fellow with the glasses and the plans.
Professor. Would this be A Swift?
Where's the fire in your eyes? Where's the smile? I am sick and tired of seeing apathy among the new workers.
Sir, believe me, I do have the spark. I want to start work straight away. It's as important to me as it is to you.
Ah, that's the spirit. I'm on the verge of a great discovery.
Just straight into... Last time we saw Mr. Gilden. I should probably do the work patter first.
I am ready to work.
Splendid.
Instead of just diving
Do you
in
know
with
what
it.
I am working on?
Well, here it's archaeological treasure.
Archaeological treasure. You're hoping to find something priceless, something that will change our history.
Bravo, young man. I couldn't have said it better myself. It's true. We're looking for Vitus Lemonius's tomb.
I'll help you. That is my goal as a worker.
Good. Listen to me carefully, then. I hate repeating myself. I am Professor Swift. We have 3 rules here. Don't touch anything, always return the tools, and don't distract me unless you find something.
Sounds simple enough. Are you the only one in charge here, Mr. Swift?
Yes, I am the only one, and no one else. You hear anything other than that, it's a lie. People of your kind can have difficulty understanding who's in charge. Take a minute, memorize my face, and then get to work.
Oh, I will definitely take a closer look to memorize my superior.
I didn't, like, put on Turkish makeup. I literally just changed my clothes and I have a bit of a beard. Unless he was being classist and not racist. Which is fine, of course. Broken glass is inconvenient but continues to wear. Smelly finger. Thick notebook, meticulous. Crap elbow. Fresh and untended. Something about the hand. Unmarried. Oh. Indifferent or poor. So we go here. Arthur Swift is an archaeologist attempting to find the tomb of Vitus Lemonius on Cardona. Arthur Swift is old, poor, and cannot take care of himself, let alone afford new clothes or accessories. That's not the vibe I'm getting. He entered the field of archaeology solely for financial reasons. His enterprise with Theodore Gilden was a ruse to fleece the rich man. At Arthur's age, the last chance he had to earn money was to find the tomb of the legendary legate. Or, he uses all of his resources to locate this ancient site, driven by an obsession to expand the knowledge of humankind. He does not care about his appearance nor occasional wounds incurred during research, such as an injured elbow on his left arm. His life is documented in meticulous detail in a diary he treasures. Arthur Swift has sacrificed almost everything he has in a thankless attempt to uncover more about the past. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting, rather than it being money grubbing. But hey, we'll see.
I wish I could be as passionate about something as you are, Mr. Swift. You value knowledge and dedication over everything else.
It's a long road, young man. A sharp eye and attention to detail are the only stepping stones along this path. You have to sacrifice everything you love for the larger prize.
Exactly. So much in life is superficial. I wish more people would understand.
I never heard a truer word, lad. Folk will ignore what truly matters in life, and for what? Convenience.
Bold words indeed. I doubt that many scientists would be willing to support their bragging with fieldwork.
The academic world is full of restrictions.
You're doing an awful lot of talking to a brand new
professors
worker.
are too afraid to dirty their hands. God forbid if they have a stain on their shirt. You can follow in my footsteps. You can start learning by returning to work. Show me what you can find.
Yes, sir.
Don't touch anything
of
here.
course.
Get back to work.
Well, John, you're a wee warmed by the fact that is an insane heat haze they've got going on there. What is that about?
This reminds me of my father's room.
I think you mean, this reminds me of my father's room. Because he might be
A
listening.
plan for this whole operation.
Here we go. Titus Lamonius's tomb has been found near the city of Corinth, tripping on my fucking words. Sir George Griffiths has discovered the well-preserved tomb of a Roman legate. Wait, what does that mean, General Ed? Is that telling you that a legate's a general, but what's ED? Titus Lamonius, owner of the legendary twin sword of Romulus, gifted by Augustus himself, first emperor of the Roman Empire. ED. Oh, editor's note, of course. In an exclusive interview, Sir George has described the find as a priceless addition to the history of humankind. The entrance was found by the removal of several blocks of soil around prominent statues, revealing the tomb. According to Sir George, the statues represent the life of Titus. A female statue, presumably a mother holding a basket of fruits, looks to the west. Another female figure, perhaps Autumn, with a sickle in her hand, looks to the east. Sir George presumes that these statues are hidden allegories of Zephyrus, a minor god of the west wind, and the other, Eurus, god of the east wind. All this being played in a circle with the statues of the two brothers Titus and Vetus. The achievements of the archaeologists have been acknowledged by the Crown.
This might prove useful. I'll note it down.
I'll write that down. What are they for? Are you shagging these, sir? What the fuck could they be for? He's shagging these.
Straw dolls. Eerie, but effective for a scene recreation.
Oh, I want one of these. Or two.
Calm down, John. You don't exist. Titus and Vetus Lamonius were legendary legates of the early Roman Empire, starting their military career to suppress the riots of the Bellovaci and Alabros. They were the key commanders during the siege of Mutina with the Battle of Actium. With the new Emperor Augustus, the brothers received twin swords, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. The brothers served as legates to... That's such a strange thing to say, like, presumably the ones previously belonging to Romulus and Remus. Romulus and Remus weren't real. Did they mean that that was the belief that when you were receiving those swords? The brothers served as legates to conquer the Dalmatian and African provinces and were famous for their worship of minor gods. Titus honoured Eurus while his brother prayed to Zephyrus. Not much is known about the brothers except for the description by Pliny the Elder. Titus wore the skin of a lion with its head on the helmet, tradition he picked up while being a signifer. Vetus held a shield large enough to cover the sky. Though the exact locations of the tombs remain unknown, historians know that Titus died in the spring of 10 AD, while Vetus in the autumn of 12 AD. How do you know they weren't real? Were you there? I was the wolf. Oh wait, I had something there. No. Sometimes we need to go into special mode. Aha. Aha.
Oilcloth. Won't fade and waterproof. Enough here to make 10 sails and more.
Right, what's going on with the Mind Palace here? Ah, yes, the fatal battering, of course, how could I forget? So, no, the fresh bruises in the elbow and the damaged shed. Been flung back into the shed, remember? A possibility. Arthur may have fallen in the shed. Aye, they don't go together. Alright, let's well, we can't examine his desk, obviously. So I think we've got some shit down here to do. This area is bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Swift lost his temper when he learned what happened to the statue.
Which statue was damaged? Closest to the beach. There we go. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head. It originally lay on the pedestal closest to the beach, but someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke, and the pedestal remains tilted. John, be careful. Right, it's not actually as open as I thought it was when we came down here. Because I've been a wee bit intimidated when I saw the space. John, how you lifting that?
Did the Romans live in amphoras?
I see nothing else here.
Is there just a fucking skull sitting there? Just set a skull out. It's an archaeological dig. Sir, I found the skull. Set it on a box, son. Enjoying yourself, aye? Well, I'm at work. Nothing going on out here now. Can we swim? Oh, no. What? Are you fucking joking me? Don't go in the water then. Why would... Why would you not put it so that you at least spawn back in the place? Wait, is this in it? No. Right, stay away from the shore. I get it. I think I saw a statue up here. Yes! Can we exit? Oh, careful, there's water. Don't want to drown in that fucking basin of water. Right, this seems like some stuff. So that's, what's her name? One of them.
A goddess? A mother?
It's the one with the sickle that faces east or whatever. And
a sickle for harvesting. The ancient Romans honoured the seasons. There were 4 statues here originally.
oh, and that'll be the
I wonder
tilted
what the
one there.
statues look like.
Well, let us imagine. So that must be the... No, wait. He said it get kicked and it like fell over a cliff or something, didn't he? There's no on the edge of anything. It was the one with the lion shit on it.
Somehow the text remains legible. Let's see if I remember my Latin.
An inscription near the 4 pedestals translate to Vitus rests nearby. We beware the one who wishes to disrupt his sleep, for he is guarded by the gazes of his brother and the autumn wind.
I see now. Mr. Swift didn't realise the significance of the statues.
It's a puzzle, John. Right. Oh, usually he sits doing his legs crossed. But he's at work, so you know, show a bit of respect. So, what are we calling? Oh, well, I've got a compass up top, don't I? So, east is going to be the one with the sickle, I believe. That's the one that broke. How many options are we getting here? Right, I think that's cycling through them now. So, am I just misremembering what we read? Female statue, an allegory of the minor wind god Zephyrus looking west, with a basket of fruits in her hand. Looking east was another female statue, also an allegory of a wind god, Eurus, with a sickle. So, even though the map compass thing is telling me that's north, the game is telling me this is east, because that's where the sickle one fell, I think. Let me just check what you can get here. Faces east, not located east, right? Facing east. That's important. Right. What was the other one? Looking west, basket of fruits in our hand. Let's see. Right, it seems if those middle, so that will probably be the one that has the... Not you. She's facing west. Right, those are correct. These two... between those two were the remains of statues of Titus and his brother Vetus. The legacy appears as depicted in historical records. Titus wore a lion helmet and fought with a sword, while Vetus carried both a sword and shield. Titus died in the spring of Vetus in the autumn. Workers at the dig site found a statue with a lion helmet head originally in the pedestal closest to the beach. Someone kicked it over the edge. As a result, the statue broke and the pedestal remains tilted right. So that's the one with the lion statue. The trouble is, the direction can change. Hold on. So... I think we're going to have to guess these middle ones until it seems right. Like, I mean, they're all facing different directions there, so it might be that.
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
With the scene recreated, I should see if the location of the tomb becomes clear. What is that? I mean, how? How though, Sherlock? I don't know what you... You mean you want me to go and see Mr. Swift? Hold on. Make sure there's nothing else lying about. That one. And that. Maybe he'll let me use the shit on his desk.
can see me.
Okay. And
Take a shovel and dig.
Ah. Oh, it's like revealing to me where the ruins are in Old City. With the scene recreated, I should see if the location of the tomb becomes clear. But that sounds strange. If it becomes clear, do you mean you put it on my map? Because I don't see it. And I don't know what information I would use. From what I've got there, there's no any mind palace stuff. John's diary is just full of shite. That's nothing to do with it. The fact as well that's got the eye symbol on it. Which, hold on, let me double check the concentration is the eye. Didn't he actually just concentrate near the shit I was figuring out? See this again. What are we missing? Oh, are we doing the old of course. Of course. You're not gonna make me walk into the water again, are you? Just this wee patch of dirt now.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this.
What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
So that gets him away for the stuff on the table. What we're looking at. Ah, that looks like some kind of tomb entrance shit. Hello, am I okay to stand in this?
Don't just stand there. Help!
No.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I
I
like
didn't
you,
mean
friend,
to.
but I can't help you.
I didn't mean to talk to you, it's fine. I need to look at some shit on a desk. I love that it's like I'm forgetting in my mind that it's like I'm here to figure out information about him to find out about the elephant murder thing. But it's like, I'll just solve your wee archaeological shite while I'm here and all, just to get my information out of you. Here we go. Ah. Tusks and Trunks. The zoological bestseller Tusks and Trunks provides a most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic in its analysis of the creature's life, both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. Interesting. A diary. A personal diary owned by Arthur Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more gyrification. Gyrification? So that he was smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths, the mundanity. I must think, lest their invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential. Well, you get the elephant shit, mate. What is that? Is this going to be something that sets elephants off? This tranks.
A box of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Hey,
Rodents?
what do you think you're doing?
Oh, sir.
Trying to take
I
over
know
my
nothing.
research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you
Take over
snooping
your
around.
research. Do it.
Explain yourself.
Swap into the normal
Mr.
accent.
Swift, if that were
we
true,
go.
I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir.
I found your tomb.
What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if
was
you shed a tear or
surprised.
two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago, we discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many. Will you allow me to return to my research, or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
Right.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Personal diary.
You have a weakness for nostalgia? Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
Aye, this.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
What else have we got? Nah, runes. Registration of Gilden and Swift, maybe?
I've nothing to add.
Nah. Employed. Character portrait. Research, nah. Animal suspect.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
Right. Evidence bags, photo, testimony.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
They're letting me ask him a lot of stuff, which is making me think that the idea that you only have like 5 things to ask is probably incorrect, and every time it's ended it's because we've asked everything we can ask him that like involves him in some way.
I'm a busy man.
I'm thinking in the perfume.
I've nothing to add.
What else can I ask you about then? Investigating the ruins. Oh,
I've nothing to add. I'm a busy man.
The character.
Moving
portrait?
on.
No. Photo of Imogen. That.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
There's more? I can ask you more stuff? The newspaper?
I've nothing to add. Moving on. I'm a busy man. I'm a busy man.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
Catchy. Right, lot of new information for your man there. Ooh. So, trying times. Mr. Swift and Mr. Gilden's business partnership was full of hardships and disagreements over the land and its treasures. Arthur protected his research. Arthur Swift has dedicated his life to studying the history of humankind. He may not have been willing to see that end. together. No. Okay. So next would be checking out this Paul cunt. He sails at the Whirlpool at Salacia Yacht Club in southern Grand Surrey. Let's get out of this shit heap. Alright, no folks. What's happening? Right. But wait, let's get some new threads. Actually, I can't remember. What was the rules again about changing on the still pressing that button, changing on the fly. Right, I can just change on the go. Let's go. The widow's outfit. John can wear that. Okay. So, God, I forgot it already. I'm curious, like, oh no, you can buy like a makeup look as well, can't you? So maybe you'd like pair that with the hat, aye, that makes sense. Right, that's fine. Well, we're wearing just this now. Where was that again? Southern Grand Surrey, Salacia Yacht Club. Right. So Grand Surrey, Southern. Oh, right there. Right there. And there's a bit down there we can go to. Where's the nearest fast travel? Let's just run here, I think. Yes. That run just looks funnier every time you change clothes to something else. Hello, my man. Take me here. Use kiosk, is it?
All the newspapers are sold out.
Okay. Do I need to come in the morning? Is that a thing? Oh, there's another furniture place. Where was our house again? Is that one? Aye. You jump in at some point and see if it just auto-populates the place with the furniture you're buying. Another clothing trader. Oh gee, I'm getting everything here.
Masterpieces by local artists at an affordable price. My goods will brighten up your house.
Well then now. The Holmes family, a portrait depicting the pain of getting kids to sit still. Why do you have a portrait of my family? Map of London, smaller than the actual city. Violet's portrait, irreplaceable. Sketch of a boy. Old drawing of a young friend, it's like he's really there. Oh, it's a drawing of John. I guess I'll buy them all then. Oh, Violet's your mum, isn't it?
Enjoy your purchase.
Here, see this face? See that dude's face? That is
landscapes and
definitely
portraits. Find the one that your house is lacking.
One of the devs, because that same dude was on one of the posters we saw. So I think that's a dev insert.
Garden statues, swings, and even more. My goods will brighten up your house.
Okay. Alright, give me these. Oh, David and Goliath. Statue honouring the terrifying power of short people. That's right, man. Short kings will fuck you up.
Enjoy your purchase.
Right, where are we? We're here. Oh. Ah, I'm gonna have to change my clothes. No women allowed. No, no smoking in the workshop. Clean up after yourself. Only dry shoes at the club. Don't touch any yacht you don't own. Violators will be subject to the severe fines and exclusion from the club. Right, what you wearing, mate? Maybe I need to go for this kind of gear. I think I've got a... Did I not have a cream? Huh. I thought I had a... Evidently not. I think I need to go and buy some clothes quickly.
Simply the best garments on the island. The finest clothes for the finest citizens.
White suit? No, there was one down the bottom, wasn't there? That ugly beige suit. The worst suit in the game, just awful. Probably better with like that one, eh? No, where are you? Aye. How much is it? Oh, 15. Still unsure about the arrows. I don't know what those mean. Oh, I like that. That's nice. I think I'll buy that as well, just to have. Right, buy that. We don't get any boating hats. Maybe we're alright with just the white suit. You know what, let's get fancy. Get one of them.
A perfect choice.
There we are. To the yacht club. Oh no. Plugged in. What the fuck is that? Fucking beard hair stuck on it. I'm casting. Oh, wait, that's my fault, assuming that was some kind of entrance to the place. Is this the yacht club? We're on the other side. We're on the other side. Lads, what's happening? Look, I've got a suit as well. We're brothers. Nah. We're in the front here. No. Maybe.
Are you able to help me? That's a question I can answer.
Yacht Club members mentioned that Paul missed the race and no one has seen him since morning. He might be in his room in the workshop, south of the Yacht Club. Oh, sorry, madam. Off with you. South of his room, south of the Yacht Club, is that what they said there? In the workshop, south of the Yacht Club. Alright, so I was actually doing in the right kind of place. I just said not to go on. Is it this one by any chance? Yes, just walk in. Oh yes, I'm a yachtsman. Is he gonna be dead? Paul? But whoa! John, you gave me a fucking fright, you asshole! Weird bastard. Oh, I think we're gonna get a fight in here. Notice the bags of powder lying about? I think I'm going to get into some fisticuffs. If I can find some cunt. Oh, the game just saved.
Bloodied bandages. Is someone being hurt?
Where would a champion hide a key?
John. What is... Oh, it's
a foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
You should have a warning to cover your ears.
You're not real, John. Nothing else in here? Really? Right. Uh-huh.
The champion's whirlpool. Pool's bread and butter.
We were just in there. Are you telling me now there's something? Okay. John. Right, we saw that. There's more there, but there's nothing to look at. Don't see it anywhere else. In the room with a whirlpool plaque, I noticed a bloody bandage. Yes. Didn't actually check that door, didn't I? Right, we saw that.
Bloodied bandages. Is someone being hurt?
Oh, fuck. Crack in the door frame currently empty. That's no thing I can use to... No. Oh, right, here we go.
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting.
I think we're going to have a snoop here and then get attacked. Well, well, well. What do we have here?
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs. An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks, sail weaving. Bloodied bandages. To earn big, you have to spend big.
Threats in envelope. You gormless gilly wetfoot. You think you can leech off my family, steal my money, exploit my daughter? This ends today. Your career is over. I shall give you one final warning. If you refuse to cooperate, you'll find yourself in deep water. Gilden.
Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
Ah, okay.
An interesting place for a message to a champion.
You do not get to back out of our deal. You do not get to leave on a whim. We need you to get us fresh. What? Fresh something for our tea party? Leaves? If you have any questions, the boys will be keeping an eye on you at the race.
Additional earnings to sweeten the victory. Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
Nothing else there. Nothing there. See, that's making me... don't know why I just... I think it was that the wee interact prompt looked different. Like, see how white it is, the interact prompt there, how kind of like solid white it is, and then you go to this one and it's a wee bit weaker. Maybe it's just me. Let's see if there's anything worth looking at. Right, Theodore threatened Paul. Damage to the shed. Oh no, that Disney. Both Arthur and Paul owned. Oh, okay. Right, none of them match up, that's fine. Okay. Look at that, look at that. I think we're going to step out here and get fighted, and I'm worried because I've forgotten the tutorial. I've completely forgotten the tutorial for the combat stuff. No? That just makes me think there's more shit to find. Or this same area is used for Thieves' Den missions, or whatever you want to call them. Just checking these ones. John, fuck you. I must be missing something. Wasn't a Mind Palace thing, was it? Not every one of them's been attempted in a Disney match up. So we've got you don't get to back up our deal, you don't get to leave in a whim. We need you to get us fresh leads for our tea party. If you have any questions, the boys will keep an eye on you at the race. What does that give me? But even if I pin that, there's nothing else in here to investigate. Those shelves are all done, aye. John?
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
try and leave. I was allowed to leave. Let's see if these people can tell me.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Maybe like a boat worker? Can I talk to him? He's the only one working on boats. Now, why would you be scrubbing that? That doesn't feel like a real thing.
Excuse me, just one question.
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
John, don't say your shit. We must have missed something in there. Must have. Definitely no other search stuff around. We've looked at all this shit. It's no. Which makes you think it's something outside. Like, out in the just the room outside this one. Because nothing else. There's the varnish stuff, which has vanished now. That's always a good sign. That led to there, but it doesn't change anything. Ah, fuck me. Tea leaves.
Undeniably psychotropes. Not the toothache, I think.
Psychotropes.
A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
Psychotropes, that's good patter. Never heard that. I found psychotropics smuggled in a tea caddy hidden inside the workshop storage room. That's not the same white powder that's just sitting in bags out there, is it? Oh, I thought that would have given me a new thing for there. No, we're probably going to get into the fight.
Oi! Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you
Paul.
mean? I was right.
Are you
You are
14?
illiterate.
With that
I think a
voice?
couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
Sorry, are you one, a 14-year-old boy, or a 27-year-old woman? Because both of those is very possible with that voice. I am Imogen's friend.
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult
That's a
people,
woman, I
it's
think.
better to know the meanings of the words that you're using.
You fancy you could teach a sailor to swear? Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
This is strange.
Stand still for a moment.
Stand still for a moment. Enters the stance. What is this hair do? It looks like you've taken someone else's hair and just slapped it on top of your head. Right, here we go. Let's see how much tact this is approached with. Let's see. Bandaged arm, payback, or accident. Swollen elbow. For the doom of the shed, maybe. Wide hips and thighs. Let's see. Let's see how this is Professional smuggler. Paul Perks is a woman who disguises herself as a man to achieve a higher social position. She uses the privileges of men to pursue her personal goals. She uses her career in yachting as cover to smuggle goods for various gangs on Cordona. Her injured arm reflects the dangerous nature of her life. Despite her fearless exterior, she is frequently in trouble due to her connections with the criminal underworld, and yet she has earned a place in that world as Paul. I see no reason to disclose to anyone otherwise. So that's professional smuggler. Professional yacht swimming puts a life in its sport, even though it comes with the occasional accident in the open sea. Bruises and an injured arm are badges of honour in this dangerous sport. Fearless yacht swimmer will not give up, even when it costs her, and yet that is a man's prerogative. See no reason to disclose to anyone otherwise. Smuggler. I mean, that is technically true, but is that the only thing? You know, that way? I'm going through this stuff in my head, right? So there's the tea leaves. There's betting on the whirlpool. Saying that, sometimes it feels a wee bit like these don't actually change much. It's just for your personal view of them. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's unclear if these influence how you can like approach just talking to somebody, if you're approaching them as like a smuggler or what, you know. That's what I'm kind of this probably is no as important as I'm making it out. I'm reading these again to myself. Hold on. There's a cover of smuggled goods for various gangs. And like the initial thing there was threatening. So I think I'm going with smuggler. Because it was like the immediate to, like, you know what I mean, like confrontation kind of thing. I suppose you could argue that somebody's in your business. I wish I could open my thing and have a look at what the note in that to Imogen said, in case that would give me something. Nah, I can't. Right, you're a smuggler. Sorry. I guess that's what we're going with.
So, a woman wishes to become a real criminal, and smuggling is a stepping stone towards that? Is there not enough prestige in yachting? Or is it easier to compete with other fools like yourself? Everyone has a starting pistol, just shoot and run.
Don't say a word. I don't know where you're getting half of this nonsense, but you're on some thin ice here that I'm willing to crack.
Damn you, Paul. I'm sick of... Who's this peacock? Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat. But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
I've forgotten all the controls for this. So, we'll be dying a few times, I think. You know what? Let me look at this again. Right, to arrest an enemy for stunning them using their weak points, the environment, or your snuff box. Yes. Stun opponent is marked with a timer above their head. Close in and engage in an arrest sequence. Follow the on-screen prompt to arrest the enemy before the time is up. Each arrest is rewarded by coin and John's approval. John is against killing, so he won't be happy if you kill. So that makes it sound like Sherlock's fine with it, but John is against it, which kind of means that Sherlock isn't alright with killing. That he maybe, you know, like, oh, John doesn't like it. Like, no, you don't like it, mate. When aiming, combat automatically is into slow motion. Its duration is limited. Recharging after use is automatic. So it highlights things to shoot. Enemies and helmets cannot be stunned, of course. So you need to shoot their arms. And then their face to reveal. After the helmet's gone, you can stun the enemy with any of the regular instruments. You can restore health by arresting enemies. Additionally, if low, Sherlock's health will restore slightly after several clear seconds of receiving no further damage. I just, you know what I was looking for? There's a button to hide behind stuff, I think. I don't remember it. Whoa. Hat. Belt.
May I?
Whoa.
No
That's
more
an arrest. That's how you arrest it. Wait, no, he's still to be arrested. Belt. Back. Same move, eh?
Don't cry, you'll live.
Right. Or is it? No, it means they're arrested, doesn't it? It's not that you still to arrest them. Snuff's ready for who? I don't know how to use snuff. Oh well. I don't remember how to use snuff.
I couldn't miss the party.
Ah, you do that, mate.
I'm coming.
This is so fucking silly. I don't remember the snuff box.
Don't cry, you'll live. Give him the pepper snuff.
Well,
Weaken
that
him
doesn't work.
first.
I'm coming for you.
No, you're not. Oh. Oh. Oh!
Time to knock this.
Ow!
It won't work this.
What do you mean it won't work? He's not got face armour anymore. Yeah, that worked somehow. These are fucking stupid. That was more than a slap. Sherry. Oh. Oh! Oh! Fuck! Jesus, that was my ribs. This is brutal, man. Ow! Stun locked by a gunshot and then sliced up. This is dodgy.
I'm coming for you.
Wait, why did I shoot that? Was an idea. Oh fuck! Oh, that was. Sorry, mate. I'm gonna end up killing you without meaning it.
I couldn't miss the party. Just die.
John, what are you doing up there? I think I shot him in the gut. He loves that.
Moving.
Shoot shot and slap thing. Throwing a knife at me. Oh. Thank you, fire extinguisher, for the late save.
No
Oh, that was a
more time for you
discombobulate.
until next month.
That was a discombobulate. Oh, I thought he was going to.
Don't cry. The snuff's ready. Time to knock this guy out.
Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck!
Dodge this!
Oh, can he shoot a fucking... Oh, sorry, mate. I'm trying to shoot you in the back or something. Sorry, mate. Fucking bullet in his throat. How do I get behind you? Oh, we need to use the old... Well, that's great. There we go. There we go.
Overcome him, don't...
No, you, him.
I'm coming for you.
I wish you would.
Give it. You can overcome the brute now.
Go. Shoot it. Jesus fuck.
The snuff's ready. No more crime for you. Give him the...
Ah, you fucker. Oh.
I couldn't miss the party.
Oh, this is nonsense.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready.
John, you gonna help me up there? Oh.
It's all yours now.
Right. Well, that's great, John, thanks. What am I getting hit by? I think somebody might have been throwing knives at me through the camera or some shit.
Don't cry.
We done? Jesus. Good night,
no reward
Starbird.
for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
Oh, holy fuck, is that? What? I didn't realise it had been that long. Oh, we'll need to end it shortly. Where are you? Right then. Oh, you just chilled out, aye. Just having a wee smoke.
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
Ugh, you've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me, and then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
What was the hand injury? Hand injury, I can't remember. Because what happened at the thing was somebody was blown against the shed, and that would explain the elbow stuff. Don't remember the hand injury thing.
I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones?
Why would that
Come on,
be the
tell me.
automatic?
I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
So you didn't like him? Ah, you should be more cautious.
This business of yours, you should be more careful. Ruining your life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine.
Right. Let's see.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
The portrait? Is that?
I don't know what
you're
you're suggesting.
Character portraits just for you. Suspicious note. Aye.
You smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
Mangear must be the currency. It's the Mangear.
It seems as though Theodore Gilden hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with Imogen could be described as typical.
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
But aye, the darts.
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried, but I have wondered.
The thing is, see the stuff about the darts on the elephant? If the idea is that it would maybe sedate it in some way or anything, what would that help in the murder? Because wouldn't the idea be to send it into a frenzy in order to kill Theodore? I'm struggling to find how that would aid you in any way.
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
It's nothing to do with the dig. Ivory Bass.
Hey,
oh,
Swift,
right.
Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr. Gilden.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this Swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that court owner has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
Sorry? I can't see tranquilizer being useful for that unless the animal is just particularly sensitive in some way. It's kinda... It's a strange one, the darts. They can kill rodents. Or is it that it's enough to make a human kind of like, I don't know, to let you set up something? Don't know. Oh, I see what you mean, Teen Ape. Aye, as if when the elephant's done, I don't want to be killed. Right enough. We still don't know where the fuck this elephant ended up. We pure lost its trail. Traces near the shed.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
Could you feel that you would go, do you want to just show me the knife then? If this one isn't yours, can you just show me your knife somewhere in here?
What can you tell me about the elephant?
He's smarter than some people here, including his owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with Theodore. The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Or maybe they were planning to sedate the elephant for some other reason. I'd accidentally set it off instead, like the murder wasn't the original plan. Ah, right, aye, right enough. Good point. Arthur Swift reading a book, that's nothing to do with
I'm clueless.
That's Mayor
I
Arthur's
don't know what this
stuff.
means.
Ask about Arthur's book.
I don't know what you're suggesting.
Ruins, Arthur's research. Maybe I can ask about
I
Arthur.
don't know what
Nah.
you're suggesting.
Registration, packed bags. Oh, here we go.
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favourable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go travelling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoilt girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
Right.
Just be quick.
Well, no, we're done, I'll leave. So we've got info. Here we go. Right, Paul has a fresh bruise that could go with damage to the shed. Right. Paul's elbow injury may have been sustained by falling in Theodore Gilden's shed. And that leads to either Arthur Swift may have been at the crime scene at the scene when Theodore Gilden died. His injury matched the damage to the shed. Paul Perks may have been at the crime scene when Theodore Gilden died, falling in the shed. So, alright, well, let's default it to Arthur then now. Let's see what else we've got. Right, Theodore attacked Paul. Theodore threatened Paul. Theodore Gilden was highly motivated to destroy Paul's career and well-being, even goes so far as to hire criminals. Both Arthur and Paul own darts. What was the mating season again? Male elephants experience a mating season. Must. Is that the name yet? Must. Which made Goliath extremely aggressive and dangerous. Oh no, right, so darts isn't part of that. But everyone blames him. Goliath is dangerous right now, but may prove valuable to the case. I need to lure him out by exploiting his lust. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to put the perfume on myself. The sweat stuff. Oh, casebook. And then, they don't. So, I've seen fabric for doll making at dig site. The foghorn from the boat workshop can attract and deter large vessels that may be of help. The perfume from Theodore's office can help if I extract pheromones from it. This pungent concoction could serve as an excellent source of pheromones. Dress up, look Bugs Bunny, aye. I was all the arrested men. So, now has he taken it or do we need to take it?
It might fool an elephant.
We need to take it. It might fool an elephant. Do you know what's interesting? Oh god, there's blood. When I was shooting those folk in the throat and then arresting them. What's interesting is, see when you're... There's a wee noise there. See when you're interviewing folk like Paul, and then when we were like talking to Imogen and that, John doesn't chime in. I wonder if that's because when you're doing those chats, you're like, I need everything. I need, you know what I mean, I need to be right, and John's no like making chat for the sides. Probably means fuck all. Let's call it a night. Oh god, what one was that? Wait, yes, that one. Aye, this is the 23rd, good, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Poor. Oh, Chris, you just got here. I would like to say I don't like Sherlock's and Watson's haircuts. Good night. That's fine. we go. You know, someone who's not an expert would easily just guess, hey, enough rat poison should kill anything, right? Alright, enough. You just rattle it full of darts. Reckon they fucked up pacifying it and started a commotion. Old guy comes out to see what's up and just ends up getting there at the wrong moment. Oh, aye, because... Oh, aye. That makes sense because remember it was the bash against the shed is because they were doing with the bosun's knife cutting. What was it they were cutting again? It was like a pipe. I can't mind what it would have done, the thing they were cutting. There was like containers and shit. Oh fuck, I can't remember. And I've closed the game, I can't even look at the evidence quickly. But aye, that would make sense, wouldn't it? You would want to like maybe pacify the elephant so it wasn't making noises, and then you were in doing stuff. We'll figure it out next time. I'm going to have to figure out some dinner. Good thing is, I'm not working tomorrow, so it can be a late one for old guy. Something's weird. I feel as if the colour is different on my webcam. Look, it's nicer than it was before, and I haven't done anything. I don't know how to explain. I feel as if my skin tone looks natural and no white like kind of blown out. There's something seems like the colours more accurate, and I've not done anything. I'm not complaining. Did you just get rid of the red curtain? The red curtain has been gone for months and months and months. So I don't know. It's just you glowing, mate. It's because I shaved my head earlier. Nice smooth dome. Better get his colours right. Well, that's interesting. There's a lot of stuff happening in this. Weird stuff. I just noticed something very strange. Hold on. Sherlock's arm that's resting like that looks broken. Really, really look at that arm. That doesn't look right. Like, the sleeve is rolled up, but look, it's like his arm is out, and then it's like, even if this is static, it's somehow all the way. It's as if his wrist is shattered or something. And it's doing that thing where it makes the elbow to shoulder look mega long. That's strange looking. It looks like, see the hand, as if the hand was pinned. You know, like Gary's mod. Like if you pin that in place and then you move the rest of the body up here unnaturally. It doesn't matter. It's definitely the arm that belongs to that running animation. Oh, I got the easy flow wrist surgery, of course. Did you get that surgery? For grappling hooks. Right. Thank you for joining me, folks. You should take care of yourselves. Brush and floss your teeth, wash your arse, and I'll see yous another time. And obviously, you know, try and be the best person you can be in your day-to-day life. I'll see yous the more for... What's the Mora? The Mora. Signalis. Back on it. Shoot some robots. Solve some puzzles. And, I don't know, ask corpses not to stand up. I don't remember what I do and what I say. Good fun. Good night.